This is Rev Michelle Hopkins. Yesterday, a YouTuber friend of mine in Georgia just broke my heart. She began to write me of how ill she had been because of all the chemtrails sprayed over her area this year. This is her truck. She told me she goes outside after it rains, and this is all over her truck and everything else. There is no industrial plant near her. She lives out in the country. She suffers from COPD, a chronic lung disease from which there is no cure. In late spring and early summer this year, these ghoulish chemtrails began to take what she considers to be one of their most insidious tolls yet. Let me tell you in her words. I wish more people would open up to what is in these chemtrails. I have noticed over the past few months that every time it rains here, my truck is covered in this black stuff. I know it isn't good. When it rains, I don't know if you've noticed, it has a very similar smell to chemicals of some sort. And the air just stinks really bad. 11 of my cats have died from bleeding in their eyes and nose. They were perfectly healthy, then they died. My cats were acting like those deer were that had hemorrhagic fever. They had a hard time breathing, as if something was lodged in their throats. They laid down like the deer were doing, didn't eat or drink. The next sign was bleeding from their eyes, nose, and mouth. Dear God, help us all. Amen. Sitting here watching this happen is very bad for me. And if this is happening to cats, I can only imagine what it's doing to us. I pray for all to wise up and take this seriously. She goes on, I had these cats for about 4 years, and they were so healthy. I was given the male and female by a friend who just had too many. They had their shots but were outside cats. It broke my heart when this started happening to them within a period of about 2 months. There was no reason why this should have happened at all. Even after mating, they had healthy kittens. I'm thinking it had a lot to do with them eating the grass out here. I videoed so many chemtrails out here and still didn't upload all of them. I have been sick. My kids and grandkids can't seem to shake this cough either. It just won't go away. I know the chemicals are what is causing this. I feel like we're in the first stages of bad things coming our way. It's very sad when you can't do anything about it. Government is going to do whatever they want, either way. My family and friends get upset hearing me speak of these things, and I don't want to end up being secluded by them. So, yes, you can use this video to tell my story. I don't want to be known for it. You can just say, from someone concerned. 3 cats passed away about 4 to 5 weeks ago. I have 2 left. One was bleeding from her little eyes, nose, and mouth. I cleaned her up as best as possible and am watching her closely. She's doing much better. She is also eating again. I watched over the last 2 constantly as if they were my children. I love my pets like I love my family. Those 8 got sick and went off to die during the time between spring going into summer. I believe that is correct. I have 1 inside cat and I never let outside other than to go on the porch, which is screened in, and she is fine. I don't know if this has anything to do with what has happened to them, but every time I have to go to town, I am outside for a long period of time, I feel like I'm getting the flu. Weird, huh? After I come inside, after a couple of hours, I start feeling better. That tells me right then that something isn't right about this. I actually hate to go anywhere anymore, and that's just sad. This is Rev Michelle Hopkins. Thank you for watching, everyone, and God bless you.